Now disturbing video of an 8-year-old Wyoming boy violently taken to the ground by a school resource officer. His parents are now suing. A warning, this video is difficult to watch. Nope.
Fight me. Fight me again. Fight me again. Fight me again. No, you just bit me, so you want to try it again? Huh? Put your legs down. Put your legs down now! You cross your legs right now! Cross your legs!
Please let go.
No! No, you don't get to win this now. It's all me. Do you understand me? And guess where it's going now? You just tried biting me. So now what? What do you think? Huh? I should be taking you to jail.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Visible Truth Media, and this is your host, 𝐷𝐷𝐿. This is for the parents out there with children that are in school. My question would be to you guys, how would you feel if your child went to school and was assaulted? You probably would be upset. Now, let's dig deeper in it. And I'm gonna ask you this question on how would you feel if your child were assaulted by an adult? You'd be pissed, right? Like you'd be real mad. Now let's get tricky with it and make the question even more spooky. How would you feel if your child went to school and was assaulted by a police officer? Someone that is sworn to protect and serve assaulted your child, your 8-year-old child. We're gonna jump straight into it. All of it is captured on video. We're gonna play the footage, we're gonna look at the lawsuit, we're gonna look at why this officer did what he did, and what he had to say about it. We got a number of uploads coming up. I'm not gonna waste too much more of your time, but before we do get into this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you guys feel about this situation. This is about an 8-year-old boy that was brutally assaulted by an officer while in school in front of his principal and teacher. Let's get it. An 8-year-old boy with an attention deficit disorder was pinned face down on the ground and told, "I should be taking you to jail," by a school resource officer at his Wyoming elementary school, leaving him bleeding on the face and traumatized. The second grade boy was identified by the initials JD to protect his identity, did nothing to provoke this use of force, says the complaint, which was filed on November 27th in the U.S. District Court for Wyoming. The incident unfolded on February 15, 2022 at Freedom Elementary School at Francis E. Warren Air Force Base in Cheyenne, where JD's father was serving. So he's a military child. The suit was filed against Deputy Benjamin 𝐥𝐤 and his employer, the 𝐿aramie County Sheriff's Office. It claims the department and the officer violated the boy's rights and the state policy against using prone position restraints in schools. After the incident, Deputy Benjamin allegedly deleted parts of the assault from his body camera and pulled the boy's private school records, but was never disciplined by his department. And I did not know that you can actually delete parts of your body camera footage. Is this new, or is this in certain situations you can delete it? Because I thought once it was recorded, it went to the main server wherever it was being recorded from, but that's something new to me. So now you gotta actually sit back and look at this officer's complaints and see if he actually deleted more footage. Because if he knows how to do that, I mean, not even just him. How many other officers have deleted footage from their body camera? We're gonna look into that a little later. Let's dig into the actual alleged assault. On February 15, 2022, JD, which is the child who was diagnosed with a neurodivergent disability, went to the school's principal's office for his lunch recess for something that he had been doing for the previous 4 days as a part of his individualized education plan, or IEP. An IEP is a program in public schools to give students with disabilities specialized instructions and services. His teacher and principal spoke with JD about the comments that he had made to an adult cashier in the lunchroom and whether he should apologize. Deputy Benjamin's body camera captured the first 5 minutes of their talk, showing a calm and peaceful and appropriate interaction among JD and his principal and teacher. Then the video appeared to have been deleted. The principal, Chad Delbridge, described the assault, which appeared to have been deleted from the video, in a written report.
And so what we're missing with that body camera, by the officer's own admission, is that it was deleted between the period where JD is getting up, wanting to go back to his classroom, and being thrown on the ground.
When JD stood up and began walking away from the principal to return to class, Deputy Benjamin then grabbed JD by the arm. Deputy Benjamin then allegedly forcibly wrestled JD into a nearby conference room using an arm lock, repeatedly slammed JD face down onto the floor and climbed on top of the 68-pound boy and pinned him face down. From the video, you can hear the boy coughing and struggling to breathe. When Deputy Benjamin's body camera video picked back up, it showed JD pinned underneath him as the child screamed and cried and seen with blood on his face. In the video, JD repeatedly said, "I give up," and you can hear it when I play it. And in response, the deputy screamed, "No, it's all me. Do you understand me? I should be taking you to jail."
So now what? What do you think? Huh? I should be taking you to jail. Assault on a peace officer. No. Ridiculous. That's the second time you've done this to me.
The suit says that the principal and teacher never asked for the deputy to get involved. The Wyoming Administrative Code bans the use of prone restraint positions in school. Grabbing a child's arm is also a violation of the Wyoming Public Schools policy. So this officer violated 2 of those rules. Why was he not fined for what he did? That's the real question. I mean, first of all, how is he not fired for deleting body camera footage? And how was he not fired? He violated 2 rules, man. Goodness gracious, man. He can't make this shit up. But we're going to get back into it. So after the whole incident, the principal called JD's father, Ishmael 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐸, to pick him up. When Ishmael, the boy's father, asked the deputy why did he put his hands on JD when he wasn't harming anyone, Deputy Benjamin allegedly responded, "Because as a law enforcement officer, that's my primary function." However, before the assault, Deputy Benjamin knew JD had a neurodivergent disability and also knew about the IEP, which stated he needed de-escalation, patience, and waiting when it came to a potential problem. So after all of that, Deputy Benjamin then went to his car and deleted parts of his body camera video that showed the most violent portion of the assault. He also assessed JD's school records after the incident and put excerpts of his private and protected school records into his incident report with the sheriff's office. In May, the Laramie County School District Superintendent told JD's mother that Deputy Benjamin had no need to access the records and that his access was henceforth restricted. The suit claims that neither the body camera video nor the post-incident report provides any explanation of behavior by JD that would have warranted use of force. Under the Laramie County Sheriff's Office use of force policy, force is permitted only when necessary to control detained or arrested people and to protect them or others from harm. The suit says that at no point was JD suspected of committing a crime or posing a threat or danger to others. So he violated 2 of the school's rules. He deleted his body camera footage and he violated his own sheriff's office use of force policy, but he's still on the force. How do you guys feel about that? Laramie County told JD's mother that the sheriff's office believed Deputy Benjamin's actions were appropriate and justified. Once all this went down, Laramie County School District 1 told NBC News that Deputy Benjamin is no longer a school's resource office in any of his schools. So he just got removed from being an officer in the schools. He didn't lose his job. The Laramie County Sheriff's Office is responsible for the employment/assignments of their deputies. JD, the 8-year-old boy, hasn't been the same since the alleged assault the lawsuit contends. After the whole ordeal, his mother then took him to a local medical facility for treatment for his physical injuries. Since then, the Air Force has moved JD's family to a base in a different state. JD, the 8-year-old child, now attends a school for children with emotional disturbances, and he continues to undergo psychiatric and psychological treatment. JD has developed a fear and mistrust of law enforcement as a result of the assault, and I don't blame him. Do you? And also, JD's psychological injuries from the assault at this time appears to be permanent, the complaint says. So the lawsuit is based on the accounts of unreasonable seizure and excessive force in violation of the 4th and 14th Amendments disability-based discrimination and violations of the Rehabilitation Act, which forbids programs that receive federal and financial assistance, including the sheriff's office, to discriminate against people with disabilities. It was reported that the family's attorney also told the news that the child's family is still putting the pieces of their son's life together almost 2 years after this event. A part of that rebuilding and healing process is going to require Deputy Benjamin and his department to take accountability for what they did to this child, his parents, and the community at large. So boom, you know the story. This is the story. These are the facts. This child, he has a known behavioral issue, okay, that needs to be addressed in a certain type of way. The principals know that, the teachers know that, the officer is reported, the officer knows that too. I mean, he was the officer for the school. So why would you put your hands on this child in the way that he did? I mean, I can see even if the child was, acting out in a certain way, you can, kind of guide him to the other room to calm down. But for you to grab him by his arm and slam him on the ground and cause him to start bleeding, how do you think the child's going to react once that happens? It's going to get even worse. You can hear the officer from the video saying, "Don't bite me." It's not reported that the child bit this officer, not from what I seen, but come on, man. You a grown ass man. Now, boom, after all of that happened, how do you not get in trouble by your department for deleting portions of your body camera footage? I still don't understand, how can you delete portions of your body camera footage? How? That should be an automatic termination, right? Not only that, you violated the school's rules and you violated your department's rules, but your department came out in the end and said that what you did was justified. What are the rules there for if they're just going to be broken? You might as well have no rules and just tell the public, hey, we're going to do what we want to do, because that's what happened in the situation. But you guys let me know how you feel about it. I feel they should be fired, and I hope the parents win their lawsuit and whatever that officer got coming to them, come to them. Fuck them. Anyway, peace, man.